Welcome back to another episode of Jackie's House podcast.
Let's all clap.
I'm your host, Angelo, and I'm joined with my co-hosts,
Mariel.
Rylan.
All right,
welcome back.
This feels different.
It feels different just because we haven't done this in a while.
Yeah.
We stuck pretty well to that 2-week schedule, but then we goofed.
Yeah, we missed
It's
3
Thanksgiving.
weeks.
So.
That goofed.
Oopsies.
Oh, well.
But welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're in December now.
Yes.
Dude. The final days.
Decade.
The
final
month
days.
of the decade.
Yeah, the final days of the decade. Isn't that crazy?
Dude, in one of our future episodes will be released on New Year's Day, or is it New Year's Eve?
New Year's Day.
Okay.
And Christmas.
Fucking wild.
So
should we upload on either the day before or the day after for those ones?
Why?
So
makes it special.
Who's gonna listen to it on the holiday?
Me, bitch. What's the plan?
What do you do during Christmas Day?
Oh, that's true.
Like
if anything, Christmas Eve is
I go on YouTube, bro.
If anything, Christmas Eve is the more...
Christmas Eve go hard.
So, this next one would be the 11th, and then we have
18th,
and then 25th, and then the 1st. So,
oh my gosh.
of the new decade.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus
Christ. I love you, Jesus Christ.
Well, I did a lot of talking in the last one, so how have you guys been? Good.
Then,
Tell the Jackie's House audience how you
alright, so, listen, man.
Listen.
I thought I was doing well in my classes, and for one of them, I still am. But the 2 other ones have gotten so fucking hard. It's just because, there was the week of the fires, and then the actual Thanksgiving break, and I didn't do shit for either of those weeks, so all of this stuff, piled up, and then... I mean, I'm done now. I only have, 1 final left, and... I mean, it should be easy, kinda, but... You know...
Nice.
I don't think I failed anything.
That's good.
I don't even think I got a D at all. So...
Wow.
You know what?
So... There's an age gap between me and Angelo. There's 2 years age gap. And, well, I was still in high school. Him and our other friend Chris, who was on a previous episode, they used to come to me all the time. They're like, yeah, dude, so I just figured I just failed this class, bro. That's fucking crazy. And then they kind of just moved on with life. And I was like, is that really how it be?
That's how high school is. Oh, wait,
in college.
No, while you were in college and I was in high school.
No, it's always been a problem.
No. I'm not saying you didn't think it wasn't a good thing. I didn't say you didn't think it was a good you were whatever. But I'm just saying that literally every semester you and Chris came because I remember this one time it was just yep, failed another thing, bro. And I was like, damn.
Well, honestly though, in 20. Oh no, go ahead.
Don't do that.
All right. Well, the 2 classes that I did fail were the same class. It's calculus 2, because integrals are fucking hard. And also, one of the teachers I had, it was a night class, and she was a Russian person that we only met up once a week for 3 hours at night from 6 to 9. It sucked. And then the other one, it was it was all homework, and then the tests were nothing, but he doesn't grade homework for completion. He grades it on actual how well you do, and then that sucked.
Homework is whack.
Yeah, hate homework, bro.
Huh?
Yeah.
Doesn't exist.
Well, what's that? Working at home? After all that time?
Yeah. Wait, I work at school, bro. I do schoolwork. Homework.
Hey, wait. I used to think that way just so I don't have an excuse to go home and do nothing. If I have the work, and I don't have a job or I'm working that day, I might as well just stay at school, get shit done, and that's schoolwork.
Put in that work.
Not homework.
Putting in the hours.
But fuck it.
To improve.
I don't know.
Yeah, we're all old and jaded now, so those innocent thoughts have disappeared.
Yeah, fuck those innocent thoughts.
Hey, if you...
What? You know what he meant.
Is there even such a thing as innocent thought?
As an innocent thought?
Yeah?
Well, how?
You're innocent.
Like a virgin whore?
What are you talking? Your thoughts.
No, he means
Thought.
thought, like THOT.
Oh, like a thoughty.
Yeah.
Like a thoughty.
Yeah.
An innocent thought.
Yeah. Hey, there it is.
So an innocent thoughty?
Yeah.
What's
if
an
you wanna-
innocent thoughty?
That's what I'm asking. Is that even a thing?
That's why he was
It
asking if it's
can
possible.
be. Oh well, I think it can be. You could look like. Wait, isn't that like a trap then?
What?
Like a tease? A trap?
A trap?
Oh.
Isn't a trap like a
Oh,
guy?
Oh no.
That's
No.
Okay.
Oh no, it's a different term, not trap. Not
tease.
clickbait.
a tease.
Clickbait.
A tease?
So sorry.
A jailbait?
No, what jailbait? Oh, you know what's so bad? I'm realizing this now.
What?
Dude, this is so bad.
Oh
So
my
bad.
God.
Okay, literally, I was a sophomore, and if I haven't said it already, a lot of my friends are guys, and I that's just my friend group, okay? But literally, as a sophomore, and some of my friends were seniors,
Okay.
and I found out through one of my good guy friends told me, you have this nickname going around. I'm like, okay, what? And they're like, oh, I don't know what it means, but I think they said you're jailbait or something. I'm like, but at the time I didn't
So
mean.
bad.
Yeah, that's pretty
I
bad.
know, but I didn't know what it meant
Yikes.
until now, and I'm just
I
like,
don't like that.
oh,
I don't like that at all.
well, at least they're
Stay in
not
school, folks.
within my vicinity, so
What a weird start to this one.
I'm not jailbait though.
None of us are jailbait.
Is that a bigger deal than it was now? The whole senior dating, what is it? Senior dating like a freshman or a sophomore?
'Cause of
What do you
the
mean?
age?
What do you mean? Is it bigger?
You
'Cause
mean
I
more
feel-
prevalent?
I don't think
It's
it was
not bigger.
that
You mean
crazy.
prevalent?
I don't think it was that crazy back then, or like when I was in high school.
I just feel like social media reveals everything now.
Yeah.
I think all these terrible things that are being like shown and like discovered have been going on for a long time.
Yeah.
But now we finally have a means to just like out
And say it.
bad people. So yeah, we have. So different life, really.
Different life.
Yeah.
Different decade.
life.
Oh.
Hey! No!
What? I'm just kidding.
Different
No.
life. Well, I mean, it is a different wife than his past life.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Who's
You
your
believe
current
that?
wife?
Do I believe in
Yeah.
past lives?
Yeah.
What's your
No.
current wife?
My current wife? My 12 gauge shoddy.
I thought you were gonna say like a waifu from like an anime or something, but you said your 12 gauge
Love my
shot.
guns.
They're
Get real
they're
close and say
your
it.
wife?
I love my guns.
Hey, there's a gun show down the street.
You guys want to go to the Fairfield Gun Show?
No.
I feel like the sign for that has been up like
For
for the
3
longest
years?
for the longest time.
Yeah, I see one here and one in
Well, because
the marina.
doesn't on it say like Sunday, March 22nd, and it
Or
wasn't,
June
like,
12th
Oh,
and
something.
13th.
That's true. That's
but,
true.
But,
yeah,
but,
yeah.
Yeah.
like it said it was like Saturday, June whatever, and but then it's like
20.
that date was like a Tuesday this year, so you
Yeah.
definitely know it's not from this year. You're
Yeah.
like, that's not right. So something up is there. Oh,
Gun
Fairfield.
show.
Oh, gun shows. You guys ever been to a gun show?
Flex.
My
What?
guns.
Yeah.
I have guns.
You have guns?
Right here, baby.
Click that.
A thumbnail. That's a thumbnail.
Oh my
Yo,
god.
can somebody clip Mariel
That
saying
was
I have
so.
guns?
That was so good.
Right here.
Like I knew what you were gonna say,
But she did it anyway.
The way you did it was nice.
I'm so unpredictable but predictable.
That was peak.
What has happened
I'm
since the
peeking?
last-
No,
Did you peak in high school?
Hell no.
I hope not.
I'm not there yet either.
peaked out the womb.
Yeah, look at you
It's
now.
all downhill
Yeah.
from here.
Yeah, look at you
I was
now.
such a pretty baby.
Hey, look at
I was the Gerber baby.
No, you're not.
No, I'm just kidding.
You're not.
What?
Oh.
Weren't there also?
Say it again. Say it with your chest.
Hey, he's not white.
Wait, weren't there
Is that what you meant?
POC
Okay.
Gerber babies?
No.
There was a white one. And there was a
There
black
was a
one.
black one.
Okay.
There
Hey,
was-
where's the in between?
Well, How much representation do you really need? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, wait. I have a question.
Is it really a token if there's only one white baby and one black baby?
Alright, go ahead, Mario. Ask a question.
Fuck.
We should move on from this topic quickly.
No, well, it's kind of related to the topic.
Go ahead.
It's about babies, and you know how, like, they're harmless? But fuck. Actually, I don't want to say it.
Well, you already started this.
Oh,
You gotta
Go.
Okay.
I want to hear it.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta
Okay,
hear
well,
it
I'm
now.
basing it off of what happened in class today, which is kind of crazy. Okay, so one of my classmates, she's a mom, and I'm not going to judge how she's a mother and mothers, but she brought her kid into class, but she needed to change her daughter, like, clothes. But the thing is, when she was changing, like, the top, some people, like, made a really big deal about it.
In class?
Yeah.
That's
weird.
up.
That's weird.
That's weird because it's
You're
a
the weird
child.
one.
That's weird. That's a kid.
It's
You're-
a child.
Yeah,
Why
you're the
are
weird
you...
one if you're making that weird.
Like, why are you sexualizing a fucking
Child.
toddler? Bro?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, your child is naked.
Bro,
It's like,
Stop.
Get your 2-year-old's tits out of here, bro.
I don't like it when you actually say it like that.
2-year-olds.
Wait, what do you mean making a big? You hear
Don't
like
repeat.
murmurs in the back, like, oh, that's bad, or
That's,
what?
oh my god.
Yeah,
do you mean?
they didn't hide it, their concern or whatever.
Bruh.
And I'm just thinking,
Check,
and I'm like, okay, because our classroom, it's almost like a circle, and there's two,
Rose?
I guess rows. So there's like the inner circle and the outer circle,
Right.
and she's right behind me. So at first she asked me to like cover for privacy, but then when I see people like obviously staring, they don't try to hide it or look away. They keep staring, and I could hear it that
Were
they're
the
complaining, but it's a child.
Were the other people like your age?
I don't want to assume, but the whole class,
Like just generally younger than that mom, or
the whole class, yeah,
okay.
is around 20s or so.
Young folk.
Like, come on, dude, it's a kid.
It's a kid, bro. What?
Yeah, you're kind of weird for that. So.
Yeah.
Oh well, them's the weirdos
Yeah.
Back up.
of the Bay Area.
You're not even from the Bay Area.
What? Say it with your chest.
Excuse
if
me.
you're calling out peeps, say it loud.
Okay, well, this boy, let's call him Dylan.
Oh.
Yeah, he's not
His
from
name
the.
actually be Dylan.
I don't know his real name. He's not from the Bay Area.
I don't even want to fucking talk to him, dude.
Dude,
Dude,
he's
you're not from the Bay, I
from.
don't want to talk
He's
to you, bro.
from
Get the fuck out.
San Diego.
San Diego?
San Diego. San Diego.
San Diego.
Yeah.
Diego. San Diego.
A lot of SoCal people come up here for university.
School?
Yeah.
But it's also vice versa.
Yeah, like we go down.
That's true.
I know a
there.
bunch of people who go to UCLA,
That's true.
Yep.
and we're nowhere near UCLA, so
Do you
What's
guys
so
just
special
not
about UCLA?
Like being where you are.
I think that's a legitimate part of growing up. Is just being like, well,
You want to get away?
my parents decided this place. I didn't really get to decide this place, so maybe it's time I decide what place.
But who
I
pay?
have the control.
I have the control.
Who paying though?
Me.
Yeah.
I paid for when I moved out, so shit.
Yeah, real quick.
Shit. Yeah, then I had to pay rent, dude.
Oh, bro, look at the time.
Mario, stop. What is this?
Stop.
Sorry.
What is that?
I don't hang out with a lot. Actually, I don't hang out with anyone for a good 5 days until I come back home. So
You're just like, these are just.
I have all these thoughts in my head and jokes that go along throughout the day, and I only get to text you guys or the group chat. But then when I lack like in-person human connection and communication, it's not. Yeah.
But that's what JHP is for, baby.
Wait,
You should do open mics in San Jose.
Me?
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Or she's just
Stand-up
talking.
comedy.
She's just talking.
I'm not.
Just doing
I'm
your
not.
weird
I'm not
voice
gonna.
thing.
I'm not gonna.
Oh, look at the time.
No.
People are like, whoa.
Whoa.
Is that new
Yeah,
comedy?
is that new wave?
Is that alt comedy?
I'm the new wave.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Taking over the fucking
Wave.
world.
Check.
Wave.
Delete ABGs.
Actually,
Yeah.
Angelo, you want to do your new segment?
Oh yeah. Okay.
You have a segment?
Yes. So.
Okay,
Rylan,
let's play.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Rylan
I wanted music.
mentioned this in his solo pod, but
Have you listened to that? You better have listened to it. If you haven't listened to it, speaking of his solo episode,
the segment that I wanted to start doing, like make it a regular thing from now on, is vibration check. so basically, music is just sound, and sound is just vibration. And I'm kind of tired of the whole, whoa, vibe check, bro, you know the vibes. So we're calling it vibration check. It's basically, what have you been listening to? So
who will be vibration checking? Should we do like here, let's do this.
vibration checking.
Hold on, wait.
Oh, sorry.
maybe toss something and then
Tosser?
see where it lands.
You tell me, tosser.
Yeah. Dude,
Here.
I have that special clip of Chris tossing the salad for our Friendsgiving.
I never heard.
Okay.
Oh!
All right.
So...
What have you been listening to?
Can I get my phone?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
I didn't even know your phone wasn't over here. Where's your phone?
Fancy, right there.
Fancy. Oh.
Yes, phones. Fancy.
I'm so fancy.
You already know.
That's what she's been listening to.
Fuck
Charlie
no.
XCX
I don't know who that is.
featuring Iggy Azalea.
Okay. Do you just want it this week? Like,
Well, we
come
haven't.
on. Dive in a little
just
bit
as
more.
of recently, what have you been fucking with?
Because
Artist or-
this is the first vibration.
Anything,
check,
anything.
so-
I'm stressed.
Anything.
Can you be more specific?
All right, so
What-
we're not gonna be this specific every time, but
Sorry.
what songs? Just singles, songs that you like.
Oh, I'm trying to find the name. It's Wonderlust by Crush featuring
Oh.
the band.
All right, play a little snippet of it
Wanderlust.
right there.
Okay.
Oh.
That's enough.
All right, fine. Yeah. if it exceeds 5 seconds,
exceeds-
we're
I was
gonna,
like-
we're gonna copyright it.
I really liked it though. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
yeah. It literally came out today
Oh,
or
okay.
last night.
Nice.
But I had a 2-hour drive and the album's like 50 minutes long.
Uh-huh.
I listened to that shit. I noticed myself going back to that song a lot. Okay, so Crush's song Wanderlust.
And he's a Korean artist.
Yes.
Yes.
And then I have another one, Time Alone with You featuring Daniel Caesar by Jacob Collier.
Right.
Collier.
It's very funky.
Yeah.
But play
Should I-
5 seconds. of
Okay,
it.
okay. Okay. Is that 5 seconds?
You can let it play more. That was
Okay. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah.
Cut.
Yeah, very funky. Very
Very funky. I guess we'll go with a third one.
Yeah. We'll do
Sorry. Oh, I guess Doja Cat. Yeah.
Just in general.
Yeah.
Yes.
Only okay. Not even in general. Maybe 3 songs, but they're just not bad. I
Yeah.
judged her for her one song called "Moo," and I think that came out in 2018. And I was just
Her
like,
viral sensation move.
yeah. And I'm like, ugh. Like, who is this?
good.
But
Bitch.
honestly, her album, I forgot what it's called already, but the one that came out in November this year, 2019, there's 3 songs that I really like. It's Rise, Say So, and I forgot already. But that's it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, that's been Vibration Check. We'll see you next week with that one. All right.
All right, there you go.
Nice.
First vibration
Oh,
check.
wait, just one person?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So,
Yeah,
we're-
he never really fully explained.
Well,
it.
just-
yeah, you should explain
just to
this
explain the whole
check.
vibration check, because if we go all 3 of us saying what we've been listening
That
to
whole-
for the week, that means
We can go in, too.
next week. I mean, like, I still listen to the shit that I've been listening to like last month, so I mean, we'll do one person each time just so it refreshes next time it gets around to you.
Plus, by the time it's like us next, it'll be 3 weeks since we last said like our.
Yeah.
Oh,
Also,
That's
our
true.
recording schedule is like 2
Every
episodes at a
two-
time. So
yeah.
if we all 3 recorded one or like said our things and then recorded the next episode, is like
So the same thing.
Yeah. So.
Nothing changed.
Yeah. Next recording it'll be just a different person.
Yeah. Also, little music advice out there. Recently, the thing on Twitter right now is all the Spotify people showing their.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that! I listen to.
Hey, that's me.
It's okay. It's everyone.
Spotify Wrapped. Yeah.
Apple has one too, by the way. Just see if you don't know. Anyway, so for
It's
everybody,
just not as aesthetic or whatever.
It doesn't have the color.
It's like
Yeah,
simple because
That's
I
why
said
I-
hours. Spotify they visual it as a IG story,
Yeah.
which is I'm pretty sure that's how they want you to promote it and share it.
Mhm.
I mean, I think it's cool.
Mhm.
I like the stats that come with it,
Yeah,
just because compare.
Yes.
There's just some songs in there I didn't realize I liked in 2019. I totally forgot about in the beginning compared to now.
That's Sam. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty dope.
Anyway, yeah. So Apple Music has one, and they tell you some very odd like stats,
Like very specific things.
like
or?
super specific.
How specific?
And well, one of the thing I was just trying to point out there is that a lot of my friends they take these or they send through their tests or whatever like to like get the results, and a lot of them have like they're like, yeah, you listened to like 30 new artists this year. And
Oh,
it's
like there's like.
that's it, bro.
yeah, that's not
What are
a
you
lot.
doing, dude?
That's not a lot.
Elevate your like. I've listened to here. I'm trying to pull up the stats right now.
Okay. Can I say how many I've listened to?
Go ahead.
Okay. I have listened to 938 new artists.
Jesus.
And in terms of countries, 55 countries. And it's crazy because I can't even name 55 countries. So, pretty cool.
I wonder how that new artists thing works. Like, is it if you say you're just like listening to a public playlist or like a playlist that someone else made or Spotify made, like every artist there that's like someone you've never listened to before, if you play the song, will it count as a new artist, or like it's like literally like, oh, I'm out here like searching and discovering new artists? I wonder how.
They're able to
Yeah.
calculate that.
Or I wonder like how they count it or how they check it as a new artist,
Well,
right?
I definitely added hella more songs on my phone.
Yeah.
And I think, it takes up a lot of space on my phone, but I have, I think, 22,000 songs on my Spotify.
Does it say? I don't
saved? Oh, no, it is saved. When you look at it, it's, not 2,000. I'm
Wait,
so
where does it
down.
say?
Right there.
Oh.
2,000?
I never paid attention to that.
Yeah.
That fine print.
Yeah. Super tiny.
Okay. The Apple one also isn't super not aesthetic.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It's fine. It's just not.
It's just not as.
It's straightforward.
"Ooh."
It's
all like
straightforward.
look at fucking dude.
Yeah.
Here's all, but see the thing is though, my stats go back all the way like 2015, and like
Yeah.
looking at the music I listened to in 2015 is just
Dude,
You wanna
oh
say
my
yours
God.
about-
wild.
Want to say your song artist of 2015?
It's 2015. It's Kyle.
So is mine,
Yeah.
Oh.
Makes sense.
Of
We
course,
were
that- all
we
we
were
listened
bumping
to-
that boy.
dude. In high school,
It was just Kyle and
Yeah.
Chance.
Chance the Rapper, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, watch this. Okay, look. You see my 16 playlist?
Ah! Sorry.
You see how the first
Oh,
songs
shit.
are all Chance the Rapper?
Oh, I like that more.
Is it like most played?
What? No, it's a mix.
Oh, okay.
I like that way more.
What do you mean?
Well, for the way that Spotify showed it is you only get 2 playlists, and one is just like your top 2019, and then this is your decade or something.
Oh yeah, you're decade.
But then on how they visualize it, again, it's like an IG story, but what was I gonna say? Frick. Oh, they show your top artist and your top song
of each year from the
from
decade.
each year. And I had my Spotify since 2012, but I had premium since like 2018. And I wish that I saw an actual playlist that is more nostalgic, like for yours.
Yeah.
I think I would have benefited from that. I mean, there are playlists on Spotify, like
For years.
this is your like 2010s or whatever, but still,
Yeah.
doesn't, whatever. Fuck. Okay, sorry, I'm talking too much.
Well, look at that. Music. Feel the vibrations.
Unites us all.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes it's used to divide us.
Like what?
Okay, think of two genres that
diss
divide
tracks?
people.
I think diss tracks actually unite the listeners, if anything.
Yeah. And we don't... Who cares about the two people who are dissing each other, bro?
We're like, yo, you hear Pusha T's thing of Drake?
Hey,
Like,
there's
no.
some people's top artist is Drake.
I know.
Well, I mean,
I know
Drake
people.
is super popping.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, not me personally, but
Yeah.
but definitely people. I know a bunch of people who like. What's
Draco.
what's his name?
Draco.
What's like his other name?
His real name?
Rappers always have other names.
Champagne Poppy?
Ew.
Yeah, but the other one.
His real
no,
name.
no.
Oh.
Aubrey?
His gov?
Oh no,
His
no,
gov.
not his gov.
Hey, what's your gov? Like another rapper name?
Yeah,
There's another
Drake?
Drizzy?
Drizzy?
there you go.
Damn, son. Drizzy?
Yeah.
It's Drizzy Drake.
It's Drizzy Drake.
October's very own.
I thought, hey, I own October.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you?
You
Yeah.
OVO? You rep OVO?
I rep myself. And only me.
Nice.
In
Yes.
Jackie Sells podcast sometimes.
Yeah.
Even though you didn't tweet out the last episode.
Yeah, I
Fuck.
noticed that.
I'm sorry.
I don't care.
No, but you two have total freedom
I don't-
to touch
oh,
it.
that's true.
Hey, why don't you use it? We've used it. Where's your input?
I just took it off my
I'm not-
phone
I'm
and
not
I'm
the
too
social
I'm too
media
like
guy.
tired to like put it back on.
You!
I'm not the social media guy.
But you're on it more than me.
That makes sense. Okay, I should do it then.
Got
Dang,
it.
that hella makes sense. Alright.
Wait.
Who
You're
ha-
on. What does she mean? You're on it more? Like
I'm-
you're on the account?
No, I'm on social media more.
Oh,
than her.
oh,
Who has the most social media screen time on their
Screen
phone?
I average about like
Oh.
2-3 hours.
No,
Okay,
mine's
but
like 8
but
hours,
on
but
what?
because I fall
But
asleep
what?
to it.
What app?
Oh, to
though?
social
It's
media?
YouTube.
Same,
Yeah, 'cause
same.
YouTube's
You-
included in social media.
Yeah.
YouTube's entertainment.
No, it's not. It's in social
What?
media.
Check that shit, boy.
Maybe that's why mine is so high. I don't know.
Look, I can bring it up
YouTube
as
social
well.
media?
I can bring it up as well. Hold on. Sorry, we're gonna go quiet for a second because we're
Quiet
YouTube's
mode.
entertainment. If you click YouTube and then category, it's entertainment.
Hey, what's your guys' screen time?
My category is fucking what's it called? Mine is social media.
For YouTube?
Yes,
That's-
it's classified. Look, her. Look, I'm gonna go back to it.
Maybe
YouTube?
it's how you use it.
Mate, I don't.
Yeah, because I'm a content creator.
Damn, bro.
Damn.
Because I'm signed into a YouTube account that uploads videos, so then it's like, damn, this boy.
Wait, you say
Wait.
your average screen time is 8 hours?
And no, it's like 7, like and a half. Yeah.
My daily average is 4,
Where do I
but
see
it's
data?
mainly YouTube. And,
Well, I also like watch like 5-hour videos and I fall asleep
That's
to
true,
them.
yeah.
So, oops.
and
Mine's
it's
5 hours 36 minutes.
Mine's also Google Maps.
That makes sense because you're a commuter.
Damn.
Yeah, you're a Bay Area traveler.
Yeah, it fucking sucks. And there's so many
Guys,
stupid
I'm addicted-
drivers.
Guys, I'm addicted to Google Maps.
Oh, dude, pin me your fucking location
Yeah.
right now, dude.
Yo, what about
Nice.
Waze? Is it Waze?
Waze, yeah.
How do you feel about Waze?
I like Waze. I like that there's a feature where you can tell each other where cops are, but I also think that's kind of illegal. So
Yeah. Oh, and you could
That's
earn
dope.
coins or whatever.
yeah, but I don't really care about that.
But me
I
either.
I like that like
What are the coins for? What do you get with them?
I don't know. That's why I deleted that
You,
shit.
you download voices for your.
Eh, but it took space, and I honestly preferred how straightforward the Google's Maps one is.
Waze is more intuitive than Google Maps though. So
Waze is
it's like up and down.
it's like cute, but I'm not in it for the cute. I'm in it for the travel.
Well, I think it's
Sorry.
I think it's for people who travel long
I
distances.
got angry.
No, wait. The Waze, I like pretty much everything about it, but like.
I like everything about it too, actually.
No, the one thing that I hated is if I'm going over the speed limit, it'll blink like you're going over the speed limit.
I don't think it does that anymore.
No, not when I had it.
Not when I had.
Oh, when I did it, because
It blinked.
it'll show you regularly like the speed limit, like a sign
yeah.
of it.
So does like
So does-
Apple.
yeah, but like when I had it, when I was going over the speed limit, it was like,
Damn.
Wait,
okay,
but that's my
weird.
mom's car.
really?
Yeah,
I would hate that. What?
she has. I don't. This is 2017.
Well, there's
BMW?
also those things that Progressive is doing, where they put like the chip in the car to like see how fast you're going. If you're a safe driver, they give you those discounts.
That's how they do it.
Yeah, remember that's how they showed it in the commercial too. It's like
Oh,
a chip
damn! I
thing.
didn't know.
Ha! I'm a safe driver.
Yeah, but I don't need fucking insurance to tell me that.
Well,
Bitch.
what if I'm in a rush?
What if I'm late for work?
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck?
Not
Me?
progressive.
Not my boss either.
Yeah. No one really. So why should I?
Your boss doesn't care, but you're your own boss.
Right.
What if you're your own
Well,
boss?
but in
Oh my
the-
god, I'm late to my.
Yeah, okay. If I'm my own
to
boss,
the
I'm not worried
coffee
about
shop.
getting late to work. But if I'm getting late to work, then that's when I'm stressing. That's
Imagine
when
being
I'm
like an
yikes.
influencer.
What's like the worst excuse you've ever made for being late to work or to not show up to work?
Okay, so
Death.
Um,
A death.
Yeah.
So
Death in the family.
no, I've used when I worked at the airport, I like had to go to a stand in like a different terminal.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden there was like a bomb threat.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
But
Wait,
it wasn't.
was it real?
No, it was like a fault. Like some dude just like left a suitcase and then called him and be like, I left a bomb in there, and he didn't leave a bomb in there. He's lying.
Stupid.
So
Sorry.
he leaves. So yeah. So then it's like one like terminal gets closed down, but they discover in like 15 minutes that it's definitely not a bomb. So then like the terminal just like opens and clears again, and it takes people a while to go through. But since I was assigned to like go to the other one, I was like, I'm just not gonna go. I'm not gonna go. So then I went home, and then the next day they came and they're like, "Hey, so they said you never showed up at the other thing," and I was like, "Well, yeah, because the bomb, like they closed down the terminal."
Did you
I
not
couldn't get
hear
in the
about
whole
it?
And they're like, "Oh, I heard about it, but like I didn't know it closed like the whole day." I was like, "Yeah, they didn't let anybody in that whole day." How did they believe me? It's a terminal. It's an airport. People fly out of there. Of course they let people in. But yeah, I definitely was like, "Yeah, that's weird."
That's
dude.
ridiculous.
Yeah, and then they fired me. No, I didn't get fired. I quit.
You quit. Yeah, I never got fired.
Control the narrative.
I control the narrative.
Honestly.
You know why? Because
You're
I
not
almost.
firing me, I'm quitting.
You know what's crazy? I almost set myself up to get fired, but I quit to flex on it because that place is a piece of shit.
Actually, if you live in the adult world and they have like a corporate job and they say like, "Oh, you're fired," don't be prideful and be like,
Don't quit.
I'm gonna quit," because you get a severance package if
Yeah,
they fire you.
yeah.
So definitely accept like the shit they're giving you, because if you quit, then they're like, "Well, see you later."
So if
man.
you're thinking about quitting, don't do it. Just be a
Just
do
be
a shitter.
fired.
do a shittier
Be a
job.
shitter?
No,
You said
stop,
be a
stop
shitter.
it.
you fucking
Do it.
tosser.
Yeah, be a tosser basically.
Yeah. So fuck man. Corporate world.
Not there yet.
Are you gonna be there?
I will dabble, but not enough. Not long enough.
Corporate America.
I will dabble, but I'm not gonna stay there forever. I know it will be temporary.
Gang.
Just like all capitalism, temporary.
Yeah.
Temporary.
Fuck capitalism. Anyways, we're not gonna. Let's move on.
So wait. So Jackie's House podcast. We're gonna do more than. So we plan to do a little bit more today, right?
We did.
Than just a podcast.
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
We're gonna play some games.
You were the one that brought it up, Mark.
Yeah,
Oh,
you,
yeah.
that's why you brought your.
Fuck. You're right.
Switcheroo.
Speaking of bringing my Switch and doing more, check that out when you can.
What?
What? Yeah, I
Check
didn't.
what out?
That content.
Oh, like the video we're going to
Yes.
about to do.
Okay.
Sorry, I
we
didn't.
haven't made it yet.
Yeah.
So
But we're about to though.
we might
Hey.
play a little game.
Why? Why?
Hey, you didn't finish my A.
Why are you so funny
Well,
right
because
now?
isn't it supposed to be hit it from the back though?
But I said no.
anytime she says though.
You're supposed to finish
Oh
it.
my god.
You're
Alright,
supposed
well, now
to
I know,
finish
now I
it.
know.
Jeez.
Aren't I right though?
Hey. Alright.
Sorry.
I don't even remember what I was talking about.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're talking.
We'll just let her have a moment.
Sorry, I feel like this is the most talkative I've been.
Oh, it is.
It is.
Oh god.
If this laughter is too long, just add that.
No, we'll be right back.
Yeah. Jesus.
Dude, during
Oh.
like Thanksgiving break,
Uh,
I like my social battery was drained so much, dude.
Mm.
Cause I had 4 parties in like 4 days in a row.
oh.
So like my in-laws came, We had a party. The next day it was actually Thanksgiving, so I went to the Soriano party. And then the day after that we did Friendsgiving, which wasn't that bad. It was quick, and I was barely even there, which I feel bad for, but oops. And then the day after that I went to another birthday party, and I was like, dude, I'm so tired, but you know what? I used this week. It's been
recharge.
Yeah, it's been a couple days since then, and I've since recharged. And then like last night, I had this moment where I was sitting in my backyard, and it was dark. But of course, it gets dark at like 4:30 now.
Yeah, I hate that.
So I was sitting in the backyard, and I was just hearing the birds chirping, just going off doing whatever it wants, and then like I just had this like flash of like brilliance. Essentially, I was like, I'm gonna go finish writing my book, and I want to say I'm gonna finish writing my book. So that's the story about how I finished writing my book.
You finished it?
I
finished
Nice.
Because I had this conversation with my brother where I kept saying like I'm double guessing things. I'm trying to like get everything down in the fine details, but then I just think like, bro, fuck it. Just fuck it. And I did, and it was good. And I don't doubt the book anymore, but now I gotta get people to read it.
And edit
it, yeah.
And
but
then...
read it?
You wanna read it?
I wanna read it.
Well, cause you've mentioned before that you're like, I haven't read like an actual book in a long time, but I'll read it. And I take that as a compliment, so thank you. But, yeah, you could read it if you want.
I wanna read it.
Yeah, sure.
But you
guys can't fucking read it.
You can't fucking read it because...
Not yet. A little later.
Hey, if you're a real listener...
A real one?
A real one. Maybe, you could win a little giveaway.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, get something.
That's a way down. I can't give away something that doesn't exist yet, so that's not a promise.
Hey, but speak into existence.
Speak into existence is that... Are you a snake?
Please. Yes. I watched Harry Potter recently.
Oh, hell yeah. I've actually watched Harry Potter recently, too.
And I thought... what's that one meme video where it's like Snape?
Severus Snape. Dumbledore. Yeah. It's Harry Potter Puppet Pass.
Yes, fucking love that.
Yeah, that's a classic. That's a classic.
That's that OG YouTube.
Yeah,
YouTube.
Honestly, fucking
YouTube
love that shit. Oh man, that was so innocent, and I loved it too. When I was a kid, I was like, yes,
this is funny.
This is comedy.
This is good.
Best.
Love comedy. Love Harry Potter.
Hermione.
Yeah.
I want to go to Universal Studios.
Harry Potter.
To go to that special world.
Harry Potter world?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should. Okay, so here's the thing. We talked about
a lot,
but
extensively.
But is we or is we not?
I think we is.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I think we not.
I think we is
because we've dedicated ourselves to a lot next year. We're trying to if everything goes super well for all three of us, we're gonna go to Japan because we said we are. So if somehow like we all just like are financially able to do it, we're gonna be like, all right, we're gonna go to Japan.
Yeah.
And we also kind of want to go to New York. I'm gonna keep it real, dog. There's no space for that. There's no.
Universal Studios.
Janet pushed my fucking 4:00 because I can't go to Universal Studios right now.
Can you do not an actual trip, but a day trip?
To Universal?
To Universal?
Take a megabus?
Yo, wait.
Hold on, you can get to that story after.
That's a different story, but I've never played in the snow, and I want to go to the snow. The end.
Oh, okay. Is that it?
That's totally different from Universal, but yeah.
Yeah, we
that's like
Tahoe.
That's 3 hours.
Yeah,
and I drive 3 hours just from San Jose.
Yeah, we can do that on a weekend.
But it'll be different driving because you drive 3 hours like stop and go.
Oh, yeah.
When you're going to Tahoe, it's just open roads. You're chilling with the boys.
Yes.
You roll down that window, then you roll it up because you're wasting heat, but because it's cold out there. Yeah, last time I was in the snow, I almost died.
Fuck.
But I don't think I'm gonna die if we go to Tahoe. Tahoe's
it's
easy.
chill. Yeah. You don't need chains going up there, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I kept asking the boy Franny, if you haven't watched that episode yet, you should please check it out.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Sorry, dude, we gotta plug ourselves
No, the meme
somehow.
is you only do it for the episode the previous one.
Of course.
Don't do like a one from like 3 episodes back.
Why not?
Oh.
What if they haven't checked it out? But that one's golden as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta check it out. Okay.
We're not like Jake Paul or YouTubers where every second they're like buy our merch. It's like
subscribe.
if you want to
No.
listen to us. Listen to us. If you don't,
Yeah.
that's fine.
I'm just saying a reference because he is in one of our episodes.
Yeah, okay, so you're talking
Thank
to
you.
the boyfriend.
Yeah, and he said, "Oh, I want to go to Tahoe," but he keeps saying, "Dude, but we gotta bring chains." And then I asked him, like, "Have you been there before?" And he said, "No."
If you want,
and he said to be safe. And then I'm like,
Yeah,
"But everyone else."
but I have chains.
Yeah, bring it to be
Yeah.
safe, like if we need it. But every time I've gone up to Tahoe, we never needed it.
I've needed to. There's one time I needed chains to go through Tahoe, and it was a freak storm, and they like closed off all of 80, and they said it's a freak storm. So if it's like you require chains when there's like a freak, like something that's not normal, then sure. But like, and chains are universal; they fit on all tires. So I could bring chains. It doesn't matter.
But yeah, I really want to go to the snow.
Let's do
Maybe
it.
build a snowman.
That's way easier than going to
Universal.
like Universal.
It's more
3 hours
accessible.
away, and yeah, we can do it on a weekend.
Oh yeah, we don't have to tell people to be like, hey, call out of work, do this. We
Yeah.
can just find a day where we're all free. Go to Tahoe.
What's it called? Sonoma has Sonoma Snow Club.
What the?
So they just go.
I think
they
I've
just
heard of
drive
that.
up there every weekend.
Wow.
Damn.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh wait, not really my friend. Whatever.
Damn.
She's a classmate. Okay. She goes to Sonoma, and I'm pretty sure she's in that club because I see her on Instagram.
She white?
Yes.
Yeah.
Duh.
That's
What do you
most-
think she
I
is?
don't know.
Not white? No.
She's Asian?
No.
I don't know.
I mean, like the Water Tribe is based off from avatars. Those are snow folks.
Wait, which tribe are you?
Are you talking like what nation am I?
Oh, sorry, nation.
I'm Earth.
Earth. Earth.
For
boy?
I would create. Sorry, we're gonna go back to that Tahoe topic in a second. I would create an Avatar video game where you start off like you pick like which nation you're part of, and then
An RPG, basically.
but like your starting area is different. If you're water, you're
I
like
wanna
on the
create my
water
OC.
tribe. If you're in Earth, you're in Bossing Say. But eventually, like there would be like a character that pulls you away from home, and then you're all on the same path no matter where you pick. It's still like a game with a story, but it's just that the starting area is
Would you
different.
be
Avatar
Would you be
RPG?
eventually joining?
You're the
Aang?
Avatar.
Oh, you are the.
So
Fuck,
it would take place like
cool.
2,000 years before the Avatar series, and the story would be the current
Oh.
Avatar just died, and then like the world's like freaking out because the current Avatar because the Avatar's meant to keep balance.
Yeah.
That's why like the Fire Nation rose up after the Avatar
And the
died.
Fire Nation attacked.
Yeah, they attacked after the Avatar died because he keeps the balance. So people would be scared, but then eventually you would figure out you're the new Avatar, and then you do Avatar things.
What
Fucking
technically
sick.
the next Avatar should be after Korra should be an Earthbender, right?
What says who?
What?
Just because that's like the just natural.
Or like you're starting off because they're not born with like the ability to control all of it right at once. They still
Right.
have to train for it, but like they're like what is it? Their initial
Yeah, their initial
bending
nation,
thing
yeah.
is usually there's an order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know there's no. But
Oh.
like I said, this will take place like 2,000 years before, so it would not affect the
yeah,
Avatar
yeah.
lore. I wouldn't even want to like touch it. Like
Yeah,
I'd be
yeah.
like, okay, I'm just making my own story. Like,
Yeah.
so yeah. Anyway, Tahoe. Sorry.
That's okay. I really like that. Well, I was about to go even more in depth, like creating a video game, just
Okay.
because Ruby Volume 7's out.
Oh wow.
So it'd be
Ruby
cool to
7's out.
have like your own like little OC, in a video game.
I create OCs like everything I
Really?
watch. I'm like, well, what if I made a character in this world?
OC.
The thing is, though, okay, sorry, we're gonna go back to the Tahoe trip very soon. But
Or we can just not.
no, I want to because I want it to exist and to happen.
Wait, what do you mean? Like, cause what else do you have to say? I want to go to Tahoe.
No, like
We do
stuff
wanna
about
go to Tahoe.
stuff about the snow. Like I haven't had any experience with the snow.
Alright.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Okay. We'll talk about that.
okay,
Okay.
okay.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Go on with your question.
Come on,
It does
dude.
seem like we're more interested now in
The video game
video
topic.
Avatar and Ruby video games.
I know, but what I was about to say in terms of Ruby OC, my ideal character it already exists. It's fucking Weiss. Yeah.
Your ideal character.
Or like her weapon.
Oh yeah. Oh, her weapon.
Rapier?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because I've like thought of it so many times. It just like came into existence when I started watching Ruby. And then I remember when I first started dating this boy, yeah.
Say who you're talking about.
Gab, sorry.
Because I've watched other episodes where YouTube have been like, yeah, then this guy, and I'm like, I don't know which one you're talking about. Right now.
Oh, Gab. When me and Gab started dating, I remember specifically we were going home from an SF date, and it's one of those big billboard thingies,
Right.
and it was Weebly. Something like that.
Oh, like the website.
And we were talking about, I remember this, you made fun of me. And he meant it, okay? It wasn't like, haha, JK, no. He meant it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, remember this, huh?
I do.
Okay. We were talking, shut up.
Whenever we pass by it, you
Stop.
never...
Can I finish my story?
Yeah.
Finish my story. Okay? Let me finish.
Okay, just finish it then.
Sorry. I have just so much shit to say. Okay, so we were talking about and then we were talking about weapons and how I want like this cool sword thingy, and like when I do a circle, whatever, I can like teleport, whatever the frick. And then he was just silent, and he was driving. I was like, oh, like, don't you think that's cool, huh? And I was super passionate. It's like, dude, you're like a weeb, and I'm like, what are you talking about? And then we pointed at that billboard, you know, like that on that billboard, like
Weebly.
it says Weebly. Aren't you like you're kind of like a weeb? And I'm like, oh, and I got really discouraged for a long time.
Why?
Okay.
Why do you take weeb as an insult?
Not as well, when I've heard weeb before then from others, it was always with a negative connotation.
It's not, I think
I thought it was like, oh, we're going on a date, and I'm pretty comfortable with you to joke around now. But I'm sorry that did.
That was
get
like
to
2
you.
years ago.
Well, you say that like,
with the same vitriol. She's like,
No.
and then this motherfucker.
I know, but no, like you did say that like, oh, that discouraged me for a while. So sorry about that.
Too late.
All right, well.
But we're better now.
It's okay. She brushed you off.
We're Whoa.
Sorry.
Whoa.
So what do you want to do in the snow, Mario?
I want to build my first snowman. Never built a snowman.
Nice. I've tried once, and I was like, man, this is hard.
It is hard.
Really?
Accumulating that amount
People
of
don't
snow,
realize
that's hard, bro.
because it's not like, oh, I just roll it up like it's some dough. It's
Yeah.
like snow doesn't stick together. It's
'Cause it's
water.
ice.
It's just like, oh my god, dude.
That's why most snowmen attempts look like just piles. Yeah,
Like
it looks like a
shit.
pile
Yeah,
Oh.
of snow.
pretty much.
Like a mound.
And also I want a sled because I think I was in the 6th grade. I was gifted 2 sleds, right? Thinking we were gonna go to the snow for Christmas. The vacation got canceled because of family drama, but we did own a pool, and we never been to the snow, so we used it to like be in a
nice.
pool and like created like big ass waves. I almost drowned. Whatever, I'm alive. But yeah, I want to be able to like sled and build a snow. Like all those like icy dreams. Whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
You isn't that right, novice ice mage?
Yeah, you already know.
You like the fucking ice?
Yo, shout out to all that.
Do you guys?
Are you ever gonna be like an adept ever, or are you just gonna forever remain novice?
Maybe like when I have like maybe when I move out and have have some money.
Oh shit!
I'll do like
You should
I'll
do
skip
You should
a
put on
depth.
your
I'll do
story.
extra.
Post on your story like a transition in your time from being novice. You know what I'm talking
Wait,
about?
maybe I should change it if I want to get that natural progression.
Well, I mean, do you think you're above a novice ice mage now?
Yeah, I'm definitely.
Okay, so it's gonna
at least.
constantly
At
change.
least, at minimum.
Is it gonna constantly
change with my No. I like novice
Novice?
ice mage
You should create
because
a
it
second
also
account.
plays into that the Nimrod thing, the NIM.
Oh yeah.
You
I do
should
like that actually.
create another account.
What do you mean?
Pro.
Pro ice
Pro?
mage? I'm
I
a
like
profession. I do it for money. I'm an ice mage for
Wait,
money.
what's after novice?
It's adept.
Okay, after adept.
Expert.
Ooh,
And then
And
master.
Dude, master? You rule the world.
You rule the world.
You fucking rock.
You are my rock, and you know what?
Where's my rock?
Yeah,
Huh?
where's
Where's my rock?
Run a rock?
Yeah. Give.
You want a rock?
If you like it, you
Find me
should
a
put
rock.
a rock on it.
Well, rock means like a diamond, right?
Oh, I meant like those big
Like a
ass
stone.
scholared rocks.
Oh shit, sorry.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah.
Scholar rock?
A scholar.
Why does that sound familiar? What
It's
is that?
Scholar rock.
What is
that?
that?
It's like a rock from historical.
But it's just like a boulder type of thing.
Yeah,
But why is it scholar again?
because it's from a special park.
That sounds so familiar.
It's in Massachusetts.
I don't know. Let's see.
It's literally it's just a rock on the campus of Boston University.
Scholar.
It's just that's it. I mean, unless I'm looking at the wrong
Yeah,
thing.
I don't know. What's that?
Scholar rock.
Yeah, maybe there's a different
Okay, so
word
there's
for it.
3 things. There's Scholar Rock is a discovering and developing pipeline of innovative new medicines, and then there's Scholar Rock as a LinkedIn. It's a clinical stage of biopharmaceutical company. It's like
what you've
what
done.
what is Scholar Rock?
Dude, it's a bit. I'm sorry. Let's continue.
Wait, but that
I
does
just-
sound familiar.
Sorry, I just want a cool rock.
Do you guys
man.
know about Plymouth Rock?
What?
Do you know about
The
Plymouth
Pilgrims?
Rock?
I've been to the Grand Canyon.
Have you legitimately seen Plymouth Rock?
No, I've
No.
never
It's
been to the
just a
East
rock.
Coast.
It's just a rock. I'm
I
dead
wanna-
serious.
How big is it?
Probably-
It's a tiny thing.
It's a rock.
What?
People think like people go there and they're like, oh, dude, Plymouth Rock is probably like the thing they landed on, you know,
Yeah, like
it's
a boulder
probably,
or a cliff or something.
It's just a rock, and they have it in a cage.
Yeah. this slaps the top of the cage. This baby ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, so that's what it is. It's kind of yeah, it's just this. You see this?
That's Plymouth Rock.
This is Plymouth Rock.
It's
So,
in a big ass cage.
It's in a cage.
Plymouth Rock.
Do they think it's gonna move?
Someone's gonna steal it.
How heavy is that shit anyway?
It's probably just literally just a rock. You know, dude, I wouldn't even be surprised if just like sometime in the 1900s they just like replaced it.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, that's Plymouth Rock.
Or maybe if someone wants to like ride on it.
Well, this has been a good comeback episode because you know what, it's been a while
Evolved.
since we've done one of these. We've evolved
Like Pokemon.
like Pokemon. Sometimes, if you want to evolve them, you
Yeah,
could choose
that's
not
true,
to.
that's
You could stint their growth if you want to have a child.
What do you
forever.
give them again?
What's it called? Everstone.
Everstone. Yeah.
I've evolved.
Into.
I'm more talkative now.
Look at that. And at the end of the day, we should all be evolving.
Unless you don't want to.
Unless you don't want to.
Then
Unless life's
Like
good for
Pikachu.
you. Like Pikachu and Ash.
Ash got that thunder
He's
stone.
somehow
Pikachu
still
Pikachu said,
10 years old.
"Bitch, no!
Bitch, get that shit away from me.
Don't even touch me with that shit, bro."
Alright.
You're
Well,
wild. Hi everyone. I appreciate you listening to Jackie's House podcast. Remember to subscribe on SoundCloud or YouTube to hear a new episode every week. If you want to be friends, our social media is linked in the description box. Bye.